Hello, welcome back to HunterTuned. I figured I'd give you guys an update on my Civic and any of the issues that we have ran into. And thank you for all the comments on the last video, guys. It actually helped me out a little bit because some of these P28 ECUs or P06s or any Honda OBD1 ECU, when you hook the wideband, so the white wire from the AEM into the ECU, you can go about it a few different ways. You can hook up into the ELD wire, which is D10, or you can use the factory O2 sensor wire, which is D14. And in my case, I used D10, and there is actually two resistors in the ECU that you need to cut out in order to use D10 on some ECUs. Some ECUs already have them removed, some of them don't have them, some of them have them, etc. But anyways, I had the resistors in there, and I was actually not able to get a reading on the wideband below 12.6 air-fuel ratio. So when I do a pull, I would watch the wideband and it would go like 11.0 or 11.5, and on the data log it would read 12.5 or 12.6, and cruising it was read exactly what the gauge was saying. But like I said, when the air-fuel ratio got richer than 12.7 or 12.5, whatever it is, it wouldn't actually record the actual air-fuel ratio, if that makes sense. So I went out this morning and I fired the car up this morning and ran it for about, I don't know, 30 seconds. And lo and behold, number 3, the third wideband sensor I have killed on the car. So I don't know what the deal is, but the cold start settings on the Honda were really rich, so I had to play with them a little bit. So when I fired it up, it was literally 10.0, and I think a lot of the moisture again got into the sensor and killed it. So that's third one now that we've ruined. So I actually, because my wideband is a AEM Uego 4.9, so it's the newer AEM wideband. It has like the newer style plug on it, so it looks like this. This is the plug that the 4.9 looks like, and normally with like the 4.2s, you can just go to AutoZone or O'Reilly's and you can get a replacement sensor for like 50 bucks with like the little latch clip style of sensor. Those ones, you know, like I said, you can get them at AutoZone pretty easily. Now, I posted on Facebook on Sport Front Wheel Drive Community. It's a big Honda racing Facebook page. And I posted on there and asked if anybody had a part number at a parts store that you can get the 4.9 sensor. And sure shit, somebody helped me out. And this is the part number here. This is 17475. So 17475 is a 4.9 with the same plug here and everything, and it plugged right in and is working great. So I got a replacement sensor at AutoZone with a warranty, so if the fucker goes out, I'm gonna warranty it and whatnot. So that's cool. I figured I would inform you guys that you can get that part number at the store and replace your sensor, because otherwise, you know, AEM and all that, they say that you got to have, you know, a special sensor in order for the wideband to work. But that's not the case. They're just trying to sell you, you know, a sensor, which, whatever, it's totally fine. But yeah, just to let you guys know that you can get them at the parts store, and that is the part number. Now I'm on my way to the store again. I'm going back to the AutoZone, and I'm gonna get a new thermostat for my car, because I don't know if you guys heard in the last video, but I mean, when I was driving my car around with the heat on, like at like level 1 or level 2 on the blower motor, the thing would not get above 150 degrees. And I'm like, man, because I did a pull and the oil pressure or the VTEC wasn't working. And I'm like, son of a bitch, did we blow an oil pump out of this thing already? And nope, it had good oil pressure and everything. So I redid the wiring at the ECU for VTEC, and then I took it out again and it still had no VTEC. So I'm like, okay, something's wrong. And I looked at the coolant temperature and the thing wasn't getting above like 150 degrees, which is terrible for the frickin' motor. You know, the fuel is not going to atomize as good, and you know, whatnot. So it was just running cold, and I've had this issue with this car where it has heat sometimes and then sometimes it doesn't, and the temperature fluctuates from like the middle of the gauge and it'll have no heat, and then it'll drop like way low to like 150 degrees, and then it'll have heat, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking that since the temperature is drastically moving up and down, I've bled the system, I've done everything you know, that I could to, you know, kind of help alleviate any of these problems, and it seems to be that the thermostat is maybe sticking, or, you know, is sticky. You know, sometimes it sticks open and that's when it runs 150 degrees all the time, and then it may stick shut and run, you know, 200 degrees. So hopefully that stuff makes sense to you guys. I'm gonna end up just replacing the thermostat because it is a used one that is in there for how, God knows how long it's been in there. So, I mean, it's cheap enough to just try it. So I'm gonna go pick up a thermostat and replace it, and then see if we have any more consistent temperature readings on the engine. $175. Just sitting here idling, letting it warm up. And funny thing is, I just swapped this thermostat out, and I'm pretty sure it was bad, because the thermostat that was in the car looks like this, and it's got this like composite material around the thermostat where it opens, and is like stuck partially open right now. And I actually put this in boiling water, and I put it in the boiling water, and it took like no shit probably 2 minutes to open, which seemed like a long time. So I pulled it back out, and it's been about, I don't know, almost a half hour now, and it's still open. Like, it's not fully shut. So this thing was definitely sticking, and I got a new one from the parts store, and it doesn't have this like composite material on it. It's like a copper and brass deal, and I put that one in the boiling water, and it opened, and then I pulled it out, and it shut. So I'm thinking that that one, or this one, is bad, and I'm hoping that everything's going to be good to go now. So I'm just bleeding it out, letting the air bubbles come up, letting the thing get up to temperature, and yeah, it's just taking a while to come up to temperature because, oh yeah, look at that. Michael's logging my car on his phone. Oh, the joys of Honda. But anyways, it's taking a while to get up to temperature because here in Wisconsin, how cold is it today? It's like 20 degrees. So yeah, here we are, freezing our nuts off, bleeding the cooling system. And Michael's doing an oil change on his car because I got a couple cases of Schaefer's oil, and I figured he should throw some of that in there because he's got a couple miles on the motor now, fully broke in with a shitload of E85 in the oil, so she should be good to go. Fucking tune. That tune's junk, dude. Anyways, we're gonna clean up Michael's tune because it is kind of rich on cruising in a few spots, and I think that's why his oil is full of E85. Yeah, my bad. And your alternator went out. I don't know, whatever. Yeah. I think we tuned it on like a partially bad alternator.
See that? Leaks.
Yeah, tighten the bolts tighter.
They're tight.
They're tight.
Might need to put a gasket in there.
Yeah, or the flange isn't fucking straight. You know what I mean? But I don't know. This manifold's looking pretty nice still. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. All right, well, we gotta get the oil filter off because somebody tightened it on like Hercules, and I don't have an oil filter wrench. It's like one tool I don't have is an oil filter wrench. I should probably just buy one because they're like $5. Wanna go get one? No, we can't. The car's in the way. All right, but anyways, I'll pick back up in a little while, let you guys know how the car is with the new thermostat and all that.
When did you get a 99 2000?
Civic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this might be your car.
Oh. It is my car, right?
Yeah. So we're out tuning Michael's red Civic with the single cam Vitera build. This car has a GTX 3582 with a 63 hot side, so it's a little bit smaller turbine housing. This fucking light is not changing, dude. But anyways, no, like the green light.
Oh, I know, but now they can see it.
Right. So we are tuning Michael's car, and This car was on chrome, like a regular P30 map, and I just switched it over to chrome gold, and now it has like working rev limiter and all that fancy horse junk. So we got the car tuned up pretty good, and we're on how much boost? Like 24?
Secret.
Yeah, no, we're on like 5. We're on 8 pounds. We're on 8 pounds of boost. And
we're on 24.
I'm just kidding. We're on like 20. It's like between 20 and like 24, somewhere in there. We don't know exactly how much it's on, but E85, and we turned the boost up to like, what were you on, 16 before?
Yeah.
And the car was good. We turned it up to like 20, and we started getting ignition breakup. So we just gapped the spark plugs down to a thickness of a razor blade.
Did you see this? The light is still fucking red.
Yeah, literally. Like it ain't changing. But anyways, so we gapped them to 12 thousandths. 12 thousandths plug gap. That means you're making horsepower. Right, Michael?
Yeah, and these are 8s.
Yeah, these are NGK 4554s, and I'm gonna run this one. So yeah, this thing drives awesome. I actually spent like 2 hours tuning it because I'm being picky, I guess. And Michael will no longer blame the tune for any problems because it runs flawless. But let's see how it is in 3rd gear, huh?
They can be our 3rd passenger. R7s.
R7s. So it has a sticky tire on it, and it's spinning in 3rd with a single cam transmission. That's pretty impressive. 3rd gear, blowing the tires off, blowing Hoosiers off. So yeah, this thing's not doing too fucking shabby.
Oh, and the tires are warm.
Yeah, they're warm.
The tires are warm.
Yeah, it just still spins. But we don't want to like get into it too hard because it wheel hops, and he doesn't have a traction bar on it, and this thing tends to break transmissions pretty easily.
Yep.
So we're gonna leave it where it's at, and you're gonna have to get a traction bar.
Yep.
Because when the wheel hops, it'll shock the transmission, and it'll shred teeth on gears and break differentials, you know, all that kind of shit. So
like after a 1960 foot.
yeah, it'll fuck shit up.
There's a video actually where you did a pass in the Mustang, and you go, oh, there's Michael. He's going really slow. It's because I just blew my diff.
Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see how the 2-step sounds here in a minute, and then we'll wrap it up for Michael's car. Maybe do one more pull or something. But we got to get out to Mexico. Gear. nerve-wracking because it's a single cam and it's fast as fuck. Like, this thing don't fuck around, dude.
I have good luck with it so far.
What?
I had good luck with it so far.
Yeah, don't say so far. That's bad luck.
Well, I've never had this power in it before either.
See if it hooks third, I guess. Right? a single cam with 76mm bore, I'm keeping it rich because it's stock sleeve, cast piston. You got to keep it fat. So we're going to keep it at like a 10.8, 11.0, and just fucking ship it. You know what I mean? Send it. That thing literally runs like fucking stock, dude. Mm-hmm. It runs so good.
Way better than before.
Yeah, I kind of like half-assed a tune in it when we first put it together.
For good reason, though.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Michael's all about those car meets, and he had to get to a car meet.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, Hunter?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. Should we see how the two-step sounds?
Sure. Pretty good.
I'll turn it up, hang on. There's a car coming. I don't want to get in trouble.
Probably should lower the camera, huh?
Whatever you want to do, man. You're behind the wheel of the camera. Are you facing yourself?
No, I'm not facing myself.
Alright.
Nobody wants to see my ugly face.
Alright, so this two-step only works when you're full throttle, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, so make sure you're full throttle.
Oh yeah, that's how it normally works.
Oh, like if you're only like half throttle, it's not going to hit the two-step, you know what I mean? So you got to be full throttle, but here we go. 6,200 RPM.
Mint. That is awesome. That's good.
That's 60% fuel in 30 degrees. And that's some fucking rat flames pretty easily.
For chrome.
That was probably 15 pounds of boost too. Alright, one more quick.
I need a traction bar.
Yeah, I know. One quick third gear. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And hopefully you enjoyed Michael's car running good. We ended up tuning that thing quite a bit tonight. Spent a good couple hours, you know, just fine tuning everything and whatnot. So that thing seems like it's running really good. It's a very conservative tune. I think I only got at 20, I think it's got like 5 degrees of timing in it up top. At like 25 pounds of boost or 22 pounds of boost, whatever it's at. It literally has no timing. I just want to keep it that way until we go to a dyno because single cams are pretty fragile when it comes to head gasket issues and shit. So if you run just 2 degrees too much, it'll pop a head gasket. And I know Michael doesn't want to deal with anything like that. He wants to just drive the car and have fun with it. So that's what he's going to do. As for my car, I didn't really get to work on it a whole lot today because I was helping Michael quite a bit, but did get the new thermostat installed, and we did kind of bleed the system out, and the car got up to like 198 degrees, and it sat there. I turned the heat on, the temperature dropped to like 195, 190, and then it came back up to like 195, so I'm thinking that the thermostat definitely is going to fix the issue. I'll find out more tomorrow, but it is fucking cold out. Like it's literally like 15 degrees or 12. It's supposed to get down to like 12 degrees tonight. So yeah, I don't really have a lot of motivation to be working on shit right now. So I'm going to pick up on this tomorrow when the weather's a little nicer and get to fine tuning my car. So hopefully Michael's happy, which he is. I know he is. But yeah, so give us a like, give the video a like, go follow Michael, the Red Civic on Instagram for any updates on his car. We're obviously going to continue having his car on the channel and stuff, but I know he might start posting on Instagram and stuff more. I don't know, whatever. But anyways, we should get the cars out pretty soon, and we'll go racing them and having fun and doing what we built them to do. So anyways, be sure to watch out for tomorrow's video on my car, a little bit more with my car, and show you guys some power with this thing. And maybe I'll have to borrow a set of Michael's tires so this thing will actually hook up, because yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell, the notification bell, and then hit the like button and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys thought about today's video, and we will see you guys tomorrow.